Hey guys, it's Kitty, and obviously this week on Outcast Potatoes, we are doing creepypasta stories. And today I'm going to be talking about Laughing Jack. So here we go. It was Christmas Eve in England, and in a small house in the edge of the town, there lived a lonely 7-year-old boy named Isaac. Isaac was a sad child without any friends. Most children were out with their families and looking forward to opening their presents. Little Isaac spent most of holiest of nights alone in his cold, dusty attic room. Isaac's parents were poor, but his mother was strict, cruel woman who stayed at home and schooled Isaac. His father worked long nights and went to the bar and got drunk almost every night. Sometimes he would come home after being thrown out of every bar in London to shout at his beloved wife. Occasionally, things would get violent. He would beat her savagely. As it so happens, this particular night was one of those nights. Isaac just stayed quiet until the screaming and loud begging stopped. Once poor Isaac fell asleep, he dreamed about what he'd be like to have a friend to play with. So maybe he could laugh and be happy. Luckily for little Isaac, this Christmas Eve marked a big change, when his loneliness was caught by a guardian angel who would carve a special gift for the sad, lonely boy. As the sun rose on Christmas morning, Isaac opened his eyes to find a strange wooden box sitting at the foot of his bed. With eyes widened in awe, he stared at the little colorful, handcrafted box, wondering who had left it. He was not used to receiving gifts, especially toys. Isaac scooped up the box and looked at it. The box was beautifully painted with colorful dials and a big, happy clown face. Inside, there was a tag that simply read, "For Isaac." And the box was engraved with the words, "Laughing Jack in a Box." Isaac had heard of a Jack in the Box, but never a laughing Jack in the Box. His mind spun with curiosity as he grasped the box's metal crank. Isaac turned the crank when the song "Pop Goes the Weasel" chimed in rhythm. As the song came to its climax, Isaac sang along with the final verse. But nothing happened. "It's broken," Isaac thought. He placed the box on the side of the bed and shuffled across the small room to his dresser, where he changed out of his soiled sleepwear into his usual tattered clothes. Isaac heard a loud rattling coming from the bed behind him. He spun around to witness the box shaking violently. Without warning, the top of the box swung open, and a parade of colorful smoke and confetti bellowed out. Isaac rubbed his eyes at what he'd seen. As the smoke cleared, there stood a tall, thin, multicolored clown with bright red hair, a swirly-colored cone nose, and feathery shoulders that sat atop his raggedy clown outfit. The colorful clown spread his arms and excitedly announced, "Come one, come all. Whether big or small, come see the best colored clown of them all. The one, the only, Laughing Jack in a Box." "Who are you?" The colorful canary stepped down off the bed with a happy grin and said, "I'm glad you asked. I'm Laughing Jack, your new friend for life. I'm magical and I never get tired of playing. I'm a whiz at the accordion. I adapt and develop with my own changing personality. In other words, whatever you like, I like." Isaac looked up at the mysterious clown man. "So, we're friends?" Laughing Jack looked at the boy while cocking an eyebrow. "Friends? We're best friends. I was created especially for you, as a not-so-imaginary friend." Isaac: "You know my name?" "Of course I know your name. I know everything about you. So now that introductions are out of the way, would you like to play a game of I Spy?" "Really? We can play games? I love to." He paused. I can't. I have to go downstairs and see my mother. for homeschooling and chores. His smile faded into a look of disappointment. Jack faced his hand on Isaac's shoulder with a warm smile. It's okay. Sorry guys, I accidentally hit the wrong button. I'll be waiting right here for you when you get back. Isaac smiled and turned. Isaac's smile returned as he looked at his newfound friend. Just then he heard his mother calling from downstairs. Gotta go. I'll see you when I'm done. 'Kay? He said as he headed towards the door. Absolutely, kiddo. Oh, and Isaac? Isaac looked back at Jack and gave him a wink and said, You should wear that smile more often. It suits you. Isaac grinned happily as he turned and walked out the door. Since that's not working very well, I will leave a link in the description of the full story and you can look at it. But for now, I'm going to show you guys something. Okay. Listen to this, guys.
What? Holy shit. What the hell happened here? What is that stupid music? Oh, one more too. Okay, I'm getting scared. What the fuck? Who's in there? Hello? Anyone? What the? Oh, no.
Did you guys hear that? Anyway, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about, guys. There's a link in the description for all you need. And subscribe, because I love you. See you later, my little potato minions.